made his debut for West Ham. Berkowitz was back after injury in midfield in place of Ian Bishop, who was on the bench. Paul Ince had recovered from a thigh injury and replaced Danny Murphy in the Liverpool midfield. John Champion saw this one.
Hit long for Fowler. Beaten in the air by Ferdinand. And again. Berger. Trying a shot from distance. Patrick Berger still searching for his first goal of the season. And sniffing half a chance he just let fly. Flicked header by Dowie may fall for Hartson. Tangling with Babb. And now Berkowitz. Rather lacking support. Hit the post. Open goal for Hartson. 1-0 to West Ham. John Hartson's 10th goal in only 21 appearances for the Hammers. And Liverpool's defending was very, very shoddy. Credit is deserved by Berkowitz, but Hartson's task was simple. McManaman. Owen to the right, Fowler and Berger closer to this side. This is Berger. Good effort. Not the first time he's sent a shot from distance skimming past that post. His left foot is a powerful weapon. Lampard. Lofted forward for Dowie, that's Kvarmer. And this is Andy Impey! Fine save by David James. Came very quickly towards him. Impey must have been dreaming about a goal on his debut. The most illuminating part of Liverpool's performance so far has come from the boots of Michael Thomas. Ince, caught late by Lomas. One captain fouling the other. Björneby. Fowler! Wonderful goal! Just the inspiration that Liverpool required. With a rocket of a volley from Robbie Fowler. The balance, the power, the precision, the perfect volley. Is that to be the turning point of the afternoon? A question that will be occupying the minds of Roy Evans and company. It was certainly a special goal. Owen. Still Michael Owen. This is where he's so good! Defenders must have their hearts in their mouths as he runs at them. No one really got near to him. It helps that he's so quick, but there's a lot more to his game than mere pace. Ince. Liverpool much more dominant now. Here's Robbie Fowler. Angle is difficult. Hit the face of the crossbar. And McCloskey was nowhere near it. Lomas. Breaker. Bam. Berger. Björneby. Back to Berger. Fowler's available. Here is Robbie Fowler. Now, was that a penalty? No. Corner given. The tackle was made by David Unsworth, but was it legal or not? I have to say that from that angle, it looked like Liverpool were unfortunate not to be awarded a penalty. Unsworth. Hartson. And Berkovic! Didn't the little Israeli strike it well? Hartson the provider. Also the failure to clear by Bab, but it's difficult to legislate for finishing like that from Isle Berkovic. West Ham back in front. Presented to Impey. Berkovic with Lampard available. Hartson, Lampard! So very, very close to the first goal at Upton Park by Frank Lampard Jr. McManaman. And still McManaman. Murphy. No one's with McAteer. Now it needs a good cross. There are four waiting! Just wide from Riedler. Not very much in that at all.
It was hard work today. You know, we did ever so well. We got a goal early on, and I thought we played very well first half. They came out second half. Robbie Fowler got a magnificent goal, and we had a spell of 10, 12, 15 minutes maybe where it had us under the cosh and looked like they may go on and win the game. But we stuck at it and we came back strong.
We're delighted with the 3 points today. It was important we bounced back and got a win. And there's nobody better to bounce back and beat than Liverpool.
We need to play always good, and we try to play always good. But sometimes there's another team who played better, and today it was West Ham.
That's life.
That's life, yes.
You'll be happy with that one, Trevor, of course, those points. But Liverpool can't quite seem to string the results together at the moment. They blow hot and cold a bit.
Yeah, I mean, stunning goal, wasn't it, by Robbie Fowler? I mean, and going forward, they look as if they're likely to score goals. I just feel at the moment, you know, at the back, I know they've got injuries, but they do always seem to give the opposition a chance. We saw it at Celtic. Second half, they got stretched all over the place. They've got that second leg, of course, a very important game from Tuesday night. And just in the league games, you know, they're just giving goals away, soft goals, I would call, which I think if you're going to challenge for the Premiership, you can't afford to do.
OK, time for Alan to drone on and on about the penalty Liverpool should have had here.
Penalty?
Trevor and I both thought at the time, Stonewall penalty kick.
Are we talking about the same incident? Go on.
Let's show one each in the game, right? Berger through to Fowler. Fowler waits for Unsworth, sees him coming, pushes it past him. I cannot believe that was not him.
I cannot believe it.
You better believe it.
Well, I can't believe Liverpool are actually trying to get back into a game against West Ham with a dodgy penalty. I mean, David Unsworth, I have to say, should go in with his right leg, but he is particularly left-footed.
Did he touch the
ball?
ball?
I thought he got a touch, didn't you, Des?
Oh, we've got to whisper
yeah,
Didn't you?
We've got to whisper
I mean, impartial referee we want into this. It wasn't given. That's
Wait a minute.
the issue.
Wait a minute. Just remember, you two have got to go to Liverpool on Tuesday.
Yeah.
That is a point.
Move on.
More action coming up, but first a reminder of Tuesday night's live match here on BBC One. Yes, we have the second leg of that UEFA Cup tie between Liverpool and Celtic on Tuesday evening. I hope you'll join us for that. Now, here's a picture involving Liverpool and Celtic that I will get Mr. Hanson to explain to you. This is you.
This was the British Cup in Dubai in 1988. And a little bit of foresight here, I always knew that was going to be a pundit in a Liverpool-Celtic European game. So, Des percentages, hedge the bets, get the Celtic strip on. And the smile on my face was definitely pride of performance, not the money we were getting for winning.
I'll tell you this, you wouldn't get into that shirt now.
You barely got into it, did
then. Right, back to today and 4 more games, starting this time with Aston Villa against Sheffield Wednesday.
Two clubs where expectation and achievement have been some distance apart, but two teams also who believe in culture as well as clout. A sweet move between Sasa Čurčić and Dwight Yorke almost gave Mark Draper a goal for Villa. That, though, was matched by Wednesday's Italian duo, Bene Carbone to Paolo Di Canio, Carbone's header against the bar, and no profit from the rebound. However, it was Sheffield who scored the first goal. Jim Magilton's cross, Guy Whittingham's header, making it easy for Wayne Collins. Brian Little was not pleased with Aston Villa's performance overall, but he had no criticism of this equaliser. Steve Staunton, he of the explosive left foot. It usually finds the target once or twice a season, seldom better than that. But for the second time, Di Canio engineered a goal for Wednesday. Double the pleasure for Guy Whittingham, scoring against his former club. If Fernando Nelson might have done better there, he atoned with a pass for Villa's equaliser. Ian Taylor getting the reward he deserved. The goal, that is, not the hug from the Villa mascot. The abiding impression, though, was left by Carbone and Di Canio, extravagantly opening the way with a move that deserved better from Collins. But it explained why David Pleat was quick to deny a story that Carbone was homesick.
Tottenham plus Wimbledon equalled stalemate today. For the home fans, more derision directed at manager Jerry Francis. Mind you, his players must take much of the blame. Ruel Fox, candidate for miss of the match. Chris Armstrong's follow-up, not a whole lot better. Wimbledon might have nicked all 3 points. Kenny Cunningham's cross stabbed home by youngster Carl Court. Offside, thought the officials. It was just one of those afternoons.
Even in their promotion season, Crystal Palace's record at home was patchy, and that's continued in the Premiership. So today's start couldn't have been more encouraging. Jamie Fullerton to Paul Warhurst, 1-0. And then Dean Gordon strode through. Only 18 minutes gone, and it was 2-0. For a team with only 1 previous goal at home, riches indeed. Even when Bolton found the target, Nathan Blake to Peter Beardsley, it was still against the balance of possession. Just after the hour, Michael Johansson came on as a sub. 5 minutes later, he scored. The elusive first home win slipped away.
The setting was gritty Yorkshire, but for a few seconds today, everyone thought of Mexico and a steamy day in 1970. That was the time it took Neil Lennon to attempt the time warp, Pele style. This 50-yard lob almost had the beating of Barnsley's Lars Laser, but it wasn't quite the stuff of dreams. After that, Leicester City continued their tale of the unexpected in the Premiership. Ian Marshall exploiting Barnsley's nervous defence. Another bad day at the office for Danny Wilson's side. 8 minutes later, a surging run by Neil Lennon again opened up Barnsley. Muzzy Izzet took over and was promptly flattened. Clearly, a penalty. Graham Fenton was given a second chance to convert the spot kick. It's 3rd place in the table for Leicester City now, and it's dreamland for their manager.
Oh, I always have dreams, you know, I always do that. I mean, I live in dreams, you know. I'm a Piscean, you know. At the end of the day, I live in those things, but now and again I have to tinge it with a bit of reality.
So the reality would be what at the end of the season?
The reality is primarily for us to stay in the Premiership. That's number 1, and anything after that there is generally the proverbial bonus, and I mean that. We're doing great. It's end of September time, and we're in a heady, nice position. But I'm telling you, I'll look around in October.